Hi, it's Nathan again. Welcome back to my series about dyscalculia. I'm going to call it Dyscalculia now, question mark. And the reason I'm thinking about calling it that is because in my situation, my dyscalculia is just starting to be understood. I'm just self-diagnosed within the last couple of years. Now, long story short, I was working 2 part-time jobs a few years ago. Both of them were sort of performance-oriented, so I needed to know what time I was going to start my spiel, and oftentimes I'd know what the halfway point was, and I knew that I had to finish it by a certain thing or in a certain amount of time. I had 2 part-time jobs like this, and both of them had schedules that would change every week. So maybe I'd be working Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then the next week I'd be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Or the next week I might be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Both jobs doing that. And maybe you come in at 10, maybe you come in at 9. And so you can imagine what that was like. So I actually just went to Google and I typed in dyslexia for numbers and found this word dyscalculia. Or if you're in Europe, Dyscalculia. I'm in America, so please forgive my American pronunciation. All right, people often ask me, what is it like? What are you seeing? What's going on in your head? So I'm going to try and explain it with this little diagram here. Okay. Now, let's say this is your social security number, right? All right. Now, this could be written down, or this could be in your head, or I could be reading it off of a piece of paper, which means I need to transfer this image into my head. Imagine that this is sort of real time. This is what's going on with this number. I'm thinking this number, and immediately these other numbers start to kind of drift off. All right, so I really start concentrating. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Really start concentrating. Hold on to those numbers. Hold on to those numbers. All right, let's just focus on the first 3 for a minute. Okay, so this, and then you get to like the 4th one, and this one's starting to come over here maybe. Maybe this one's starting to go over here a little bit. This comes down. All right, so I focus again. Focus your attention. All right, so put the 3 there, and there's a 4 in there somewhere. There 5. But as soon as I get maybe to the 6, then this maybe will start drifting again. And then this starts drifting down here, maybe a little bit. And then, surprise, this one just kind of fades away because I wasn't paying enough attention to it. So then this is kind of coming over here. And anyway, you get the idea. Now that's just a string of numbers. And that's a string of numbers that I've had most of my life, Social Security number. Phone numbers are basically the same way, except you've got, 7, 8, 9, 10 digits in your phone number, including the area code. So for me, whenever somebody asks me my phone number, I've sort of memorized it phonetically. So I literally have to say it, sort of recite it. And it helps if I write it in the air too, to help me visualize. So I'll say my area code is da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, if I say the last 4 digits are 2, 3, 4, 5, don't say back to me, did you say 2335? Because no, I didn't. And those are completely different things. There's no 23 in my phone number. It's 2345. There's no 45 in my phone number. So that gets kind of tricky. Now, where I live, we've got some highways that sort of intersect and go along together, and then they divide and stuff. So we've got a route, or an Interstate 81, we've got an 83, we've got a 581, and a 583. Now, it takes some concentration for me to remember that, let's see, 81 is over the top, and 83 is sort of out to the left of the city. And 583 spurs off of 83, and 581 spurs off of 81. Anyway, trying to remember those numbers are a nightmare. A town near me has a road that goes through the center of town, and it is Route 23. No, it's 23rd Street, Route 11, and Route 15, because all three roads funnel into one for about a mile, and then they kind of go off. Really? All right. So saying the numbers out loud sometimes helps, but writing them down doesn't help. And you know what really doesn't help is, hurry up. Excuse me, what's your phone number? Can you give me no, you know what? I'm not interested in your phone number anymore. How about the phone number of your boss? Do you have your boss's extension number? What is it? Do you know? Oh, can you look for it for me, please? Yeah, because I have an appointment at 2 o'clock. Actually, I think it's 2:15. And I only was going to be here for 45 minutes. Really? Let's take a look at that conversation. 2 o'clock, 2:15. All right, I have an appointment at 2 o'clock. Actually, it's 2:15. I want to see your boss, who is on the 3rd floor in Suite 102. And this will be my second appointment here. Anyway, yeah, I get it.